my daddy's make it hurt.
Maaaring baligtarin ang sinabi ng nobelisang Charles Dickens para sa ating kasalukuyang kondisyon. It was the worst of times, it was the best of times. It was the age of foolishness, it was the age of wisdom. Ang Likhaan, University of the Philippines Institute of Creative Writing, ay naglalabas ng webinars para sa patuloy na diskusyon ng usaping malikhaing pagsulat, panitikan at kultura sa kondisyon ng COVID-19 pandemic. Meron 3 webinars ito, ang Panayam Lecture Series, mga serye ng usapan hinggil sa craft at politics of writing sa pandemiko, ang ganap o serye ng literary readings, at ang Interdisciplinary Book Forum, ang talakayan ng isang bagong libro ng UP Press ng mga panelists mula sa iba't ibang disiplina. Kasama ang Filipiniana Archive o online book sharing platform para patuloy na makapagbasa sa pandemiko, ang webinars ay patunay sa pangangailangang magpatuloy ang panitikan at panulat na Filipino, lalo na sa panahon ng pandemiko, na ang panitikan ay esensyal at vital na gawain, lalo na sa panahon ng pandemiko. Nanguna ang Likhaan sa pamamagitan ng website ito, ang panitikan.ph, para ang kanyang mga aktibidad ay mayroong online output. Sa ilalim ng programang Literature for Social Development, maaaring tignan ang mga dokumento, proceedings at video ng UP National Writers Workshop, ng Amelia La Peña Bonifacio Basic Writing Workshop, ng mga dokumentaryo ng senior writers ng bansa sa Akdang Buhay, ng Hemino Abad Seminar Workshop for the Teaching of Creative Writing, ng Saling Panitik, Bienvenido Lumbera Seminar Workshop for Translation, ng Madrigal Gonzalez First Book Award, ang Likhaan o Journal of Contemporary Philippine Writing, at ang Interdisciplinary Book Forum. Maaari rin makapagpasa ang mga manunulat ng kanilang biography at sample works para sa author section. Inaasahan naming maging mahalagang tulong din ang webinars at website ng Likhaan sa mga guro, estudyante at nagmamahal sa panitikang Filipino. Sinasabing writers write in retrospect, kung kailan tapos na ang trauma, kung saan may nilay na sa naganap. Pero meron din sa ating panitikan ng mga manunulat na nagsulat ng ATM o At the Moment, ang Florante at Laura bilang proto-komentaryo at ang mga nobela ni Rizal bilang direktang pagsasakdal sa kolonyalismong Kastila, ang mga sarswelisa ng Tagalog seditious plays laban sa kolonyalismong Amerikano, ang mga manunulat ng literature of circumvention, protest at underground writings sa panahon ng diktaduryang Marcos ang ilang halimbawa. Ano pa man ang desisyon ng mga manunulat, ang mga programang online ng Likhaan ay patuloy na magiging lunsaran ng mga talakayan at panitikan testamento ng ating panahon at pagdanas sa pandemiko. Mabuhay ang panitikang Filipino, mabuhay ang manunulat na saksi at tagaulat ng ating panahon.
Pagbati sa lahat, ako po si Mac Andre Arboleda, isang cultural worker dito sa San Pedro City, Laguna. Welcome po sa isa na namang serya ng ganap ng UP Likhaan na may temang Young and in Quarantine. Ngayong araw sa 19 ng Hunyo, pinagdiriwang natin ang kaarawan ni Cat Jose Rizal. Kasabay ng anibersaryo ng kanyang kaarawan ay ang proklamasyon ng World Youth Day. Sa episode na ito ng ganap, tatalakayin natin ang mga istorya ng mga kabataan sa konteksto ng pandemya ang hindi humupa-hupa dahil sa kapabayaan ng ating gobyerno. Matindi ang pagdurusang naranasan ng mga kabataan sa nakaraang taon. Marami sa kanila ang nawalan ng mahal sa buhay, ng trabaho, at para bang nanakawan na rin ng kinabukasan. Karamihan pati sa ating mga kabataan ay pinaparusahan ng estadong ito. Isa na rito si Kemuel Ian Cometa, isang aktivista at graduate ng UP Los Baños na nasa mga kamay pa rin ngayon ng AFP at PNP. Kami ay nakikiisa sa mga kabataang aktivista, manggagawa, at mga kasama ngayon na ipinaglalaban ng ating mga karapatan. Sa episode na ito, nais naming magbahagi ng mga tula't musikang inilalarawan ang mga karanasan ng mga tinatawag na youth na artista at makata mula sa NCR+. Yes po, yun po ang pangalan ng aming grupo. Makakapanayam natin sina Isay Gavica ng San Pedro, Laguna, Chadwick Calica ng Los Baños, Laguna, Halen Gamboa o Jimno ng Calambas City, Laguna, Emilio Fabregas o Emilio ng Quezon City, Metro Manila, pati na rin si Giselle Barrientos o Giselle ng Calambas City, Laguna, upang malaman anong pinagkakabalahan nila ngayong pandemya at ano ang kanilang nararamdaman at ninanais para sa mga susunod na buwan. Hindi man sapat ang tula o kanta para patigilan ng pandemya, sana'y sa pagtatanghal nila ay mas lumalim pa ang pag-uunawa natin sa pinagdadaanan ng sarili at ng isa't isa. Huwag na natin patagalin pa, papakilala ko na ang ating unang dalawang performers. Isay Gavica writes poems that explore the magic found in the mundane. She is based in San Pedro, Laguna and is currently an artist in residence under spoken word for Global Grace Philippines Air. Our second performer, Chadwick Calica, a self-taught musician and singer-songwriter from Los Baños, Laguna. Highly influenced by artists like Jeff Buckley, Nick Drake, Francis Magalona, Unique Salonga, and Eddie Vedder. He continuously works on his craft by experimenting with different genres to create a unique sound with the fusion of folk, blues, R&B, reggae, pop, rock, and indie music. Pakinggan natin sila at sana'y mag-enjoy kayo.
The title of this piece is Sometimes the Only Thing We Can Do Is to Be Okay. I like tea, but it gives me headaches. I love coffee though, so it's okay. I've mastered the art of transforming leftovers into breakfast. Sometimes I forget to feed the dogs lunch, so I give them wet food over kibble for dinner. My brain remembers that black picture or candle means condolences. My condolences feel like a small drop to an endless sea of grief I can't begin to grasp. Every month I tell my doctor how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what I want to do next. I want to turn my room into a forest. When it's quiet, I can hear the birds telling me it's okay. When the sunlight greets my body, it mistakes it for the warmth of another person, reaches out and unfurls from its sleep.
Hi, I am Chadwick Calica, and this song is called Dreams. If I go today, would you come out here and stay as I lie in this flower bed I made? If I go today, remember me and smile your pain away as I go on my own way. And I feel this love is slowly burning away, and there's nothing for me. Here I go, here I stay. Here I go. No, I won't stay. And I'm deep in my mind, deep in my soul, slowly sinking down my sorrow. And I'm burning in the wind, I'm burning through time, there's nothing, nothing for me. Here I go. Here I stay. Here I go. No, I won't stay. If I go today, would you come out here and stay as I lie in this flower bed I made? If I go today, remember me and smile your pain away as I go on my own way. And I feel this love is slowly burning away, and there's nothing, nothing for me. Here I go. Here I stay. Here I go. No, I won't stay.
Yeah, maraming salamat sa performances nyo, Isay and Chad. So bali interviewin ko lang kayo about you and your work, what you've been up to. I want to start with Isay, So yung title ng piece mo is Sometimes the Only Thing We Can Do Is to Be Okay. Can you tell us more about that, especially in the context of the pandemic now where there's really a lot of things happening around us?
Yung piece ko, it actually came from a place of frustration. Kasi because of the pandemic, I had to stop all of my plans. I had to stop school, and as someone na hindi pa gumagraduate in university, there's not really a lot of opportunities. So with no income, I can't really help with yung other with other initiatives. Parang I'm stuck at home. There's nothing really I can do to help. So out of that frustration, doon nanggaling yung sinulat ko na piece.
And how are you feeling now? Parang, what's the vibe?
Right now, I'm surviving. Actually, at least during this pandemic, I got parang yung frustration ko na-release ko in other ways. Like I got into crochet, and then I actually stopped writing for a really long time, and I picked it up because of the pandemic and also because of the residency that I'm part of right now. So at least those two things are helping keep me afloat at this point.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I want to talk to Chad naman, no? Maraming salamat din sa performance mo. Dun sa song mo na Dreams, you talk about how parang yung hope mo ay nag-fade away. So yung gusto kong tanong sa'yo sana, no? What keeps you motivated?
Well, sa ngayon, siguro yung pinaka nagmo-motivate sa akin ay yung family ko. Kasi nakikita ko na nahihirapan din talaga sila ngayon. Kasi una sa lahat yung tatay ko, OFW siya. Nasa Riyadh siya ngayon. So, sobra yung struggle niya. And yung nanay ko, sa UPLB siya nagtatrabaho sa agronomy laboratory technician. And Meron din, kumbaga maliit lang din yung sinasahod. Kumbaga, enough lang din para mag-survive kami sa ganitong sitwasyon. And syempre, isa rin sa motivation ko yung mga pangarap ko rin na patuloy ko pa rin inaabot hanggang ngayon. Kahit ganito, kahit mahirap i-balance lahat, yung ACADS, gano'n. Yun, yung dreams pati family talaga.
Meron ba kayong mensahe para sa kanila na sa episode natin ngayon ang theme ay, young and in quarantine. Na-mention niya rin lahat yung mga pinagdadaanan natin ngayon as youth, maybe not the most useful youth, any message na gusto nyong ipahatid sa ating viewers?
Pero itong pandemyang to matatapos din. Kung basta sama-sama lang tayo, hindi iisa lang tayo magtulungan. And tumulong tayo sa kahit na anong paraan, kahit maliit man yan na paraan. Kumbaga malaking bagay na yung magiging impact nun. Basta isa lang tayo, pati magtulungan tayo. Matatapos din to.
And I just want to echo that sentiment na yun nga, just help as much as you can give lang. And also, since election 2022 is coming up, if you're young, please remember to register to vote. And so we can get better government responses, hopefully.
Tama. Ayan. So maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa. Introduce ko na ang ating next performer. Jimno is a singer-songwriter from Calamba, Laguna. She mostly dabbles on bedroom pop and indie folk within the confines of her room. And she recently released her debut album called Pandemonium.
Feel me bleed without the blood. In this tug of war, we often disregard. It's all obscure. Trust only gets stranger here. Hide yourself too well, you disappear. This game of tag, I'll take your hand, mark the others out, 'cause truth only gets stranger here. Hide yourself too well, you disappear. skin to shreds, an endless shell. There's nothing left. Hey, congratulations. You finally earned your degree. Well, it's always been about the papers and falling out of ecstasy. Yeah, we've always been nameless, bunch of numbers on their list. Well, it's always been about the papers, like maggots on a red flesh. They'll eat up your soul, guts out for fool's gold and all. Onwards you go. Everybody is an island, living in debauchery. Well, it's always been about the papers and myth of productivity. Yeah, we've always been the faceless, subjects for analysis. Well, it's always been about the papers, like maggots on a red flesh. They'll eat up your soul, guts out for fool's gold and all. Oh, onwards you go. They'll eat up our souls, guts out for fool's gold and all. Onwards we go, home, go home. Well, it's always been about the papers.
Jimno, maraming salamat sa performance mo.
Gosh,
So,
thank you.
anong pakiramdam na bumuo ka ng album tulad ng Pandemonium, sa ilalim ng pandemya, transitioning to that so-called adult life and still pursuing this musical project?
To be honest, like overwhelming siya at first kasi it was hard to get the support of my parents kasi syempre having, just graduated right when the pandemic hit. Syempre ang ina-expect nila ay magkaroon ako ng job. And since yun nga, pandemic, mas okay na may job yung isang member ng family in case. So it's one way of siguro saving myself from the madness. Sa totoo lang kasi it's also my way of kind of telling those people who I expected to support me but really didn't is I can do this despite the pandemic.
Yeah, gusto ko yung sinabi mong phrase no, na despite the pandemic. I want to ask you now that you're working, ganyan, how did your perception of productivity change? May nagbago ba, especially sa context ngayon ng pandemic? Should we be working, like 8 hours a day? What are your thoughts?
Actually, I still hold yung sentiment ko na in-express ko sa Magot. It's just that mas na-live ko lang siya ngayon kasi nga working na ako ganyan. Kasi when I was writing Magot, I was imagining what it would be like, life after graduation, especially in this, pandemic, ganyan. Pero ngayon na, as in, ako na yung nandun sa position na yun, ang hirap. But at the same time, to be honest, like, hanggat walang scientific response from the government, I don't think na it's humane to let people work like that, like overwork at the expense of themselves, no? Ayun, but at the same time, siguro sa akin, ang ginagawa ko na lang motivation, siguro kino-convince ko na yung sarili ko, is, kasi nag-work ako then partly kasi gusto kong i-upgrade yung music setup ko. So yun na lang yung motivation ko kasi ang dami kong kailangang i-express, no? While I still can, yun, I want to take that opportunity. So I would work hard for that.
Yeah, interesting yun parang, I guess yung need to express despite a lot of things happening, parang yung lack of venues and means to express yourself. Yun din yung parang magpapabaliw sa'yo, no?
Sa totoo lang.
Yeah. So yung last question ko na lang siguro is, you mentioned na you still want to keep doing these projects. How do you see yourself in this regard? Parang maybe months from now, sa tingin mo, ma-compel ka bang magsulat ng follow-up sa Pandemonium? Ganyan.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the next few months or maybe years?
Yeah, I'm thinking of writing singles, siguro not necessarily follow-up sa Pandemonium, but would tackle themes more on siguro sa love kasi yun yung nakikita kong gusto rin ng mga kumbaga friends ko na parang mag-explore ako dun sa theme na yun kasi hindi ko yata siya masyadong na-touch sa Pandemonium. Ayun, I'm trying actually to write writing on my journal every weekend when I have the time for myself. Ayun, so
Ayan, mga fellow youth in quarantine, abangan po natin ang mga susunod na singles ni Miss Jimno on Love. Ayan, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gusto ko na-introduce ang ating next performers. Emilio is a solo musician and guitarist of the band Bonsai Bonsai, who makes compositions as an effort to find his voice and place in the world. His music explores the intimacies of human relationship with inquiries towards self-discovery. And our last performer, Giselle, is a 22-year-old singer-songwriter that draws musical influences from R&B, neo soul, and pop. She is currently based in Calamba, Laguna. Ayan, makinig tayo.
ng kahulugan sa paraan ng katwiran. Huwag ka nang magtakapa kung ika'y nalilito. Ang mismong nagtataka na nililito sa'yo. Sino ka? Tao ka? Sino ka? Ng lupa, naghahanap ng katulugan, kaya hindi matagpuan. Nasa iyo na ang kahulugan, sa loob ng isip at ng katawan. Naghahanap ng kahulugan, kaya hindi matagpuan. Nasa iyo na ang kahulugan, bilang hindi ka karanasan. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. 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 With you, I can't find any safety outside my home. I guess someone else went all alone. It's like I'm only happy when I'm on the phone and you're on the line. I dream about you every single night. When I fall asleep, better in my dreams, better in my dreams. Everything is fine, but it's all a lie. So far away, every moment I'm on. I swim across the oceans and the seas, just a tremor distance.
Galaxy seems small compared to my mind. Past midnight, I tried to navigate 100 million thoughts over a single conversation with you. I don't know if I'm spiraling far too soon. But then again, I'm just a vain 22-year-old. Ideally, I wanna save the world, but I can't even figure out my worth. And my headspace always in the world. My friends keep me on the ground. They're like, girl, get your shit together. It's just another change of weather in your head, and so alleviate the pressure. You can keep it stellar, just stay centered. Centered. Rocket science may makes more sense than my head. Had to numb it down with 500 videos, movies, and texts daily, keeping distractions so close. But maybe I have been running in the wrong direction. Need to slow it down for self-reflection and keep my own peace to stay centered, 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 centered. Just breathe, hey, hey, it's alright, hey, hey. Is this okay? Tell me, am I doing good? And tell me, mama, are you proud? And God, are you smiling down on me? Keep chasing in this world run by greed and smoke and seeing through screens. My lungs, they're trying to breathe, but I can't, I can't, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Am I weak? Am I weak? Am I? And am I wrong for wanting to break free from the unfair expectations dictated by this society? And hundreds fly while millions suffer daily in a man-made poverty. But does it even matter if the system isn't made for me, made for we? Breathe, but we can't breathe. They tell us we're weak. Am I? I'm not weak. Am I? And I just want peace in my soul. And we are not weak, we're just being untold of all the truths that they're trying to withhold. We all deserve our peace to unfold, yeah. And I just want peace to unfold. And we are not weak, just untold of the truths that they withhold. And we deserve peace to unfold. We deserve peace, and we deserve peace. We deserve peace. I said breathe, breathe.
Now, i-confront ko na kayo about your songs. Yeah, let's start with Emilia, no? Grabe yung simula ng song, no? So, right off the bat, tanong ko na, how do you feel about dun sa lyrics na parang, bakit pa ako nagsusulat, pati kumakanta, para sa mga salita, sana merong halaga. How do you feel ngayon na parang, of course, nasulat mo na siya. Alam natin na sinulat mo siya under the pandemic. You know, parang watching that now and finishing that piece, how does it feel?
Nahirapan kasi ako, I mean, kahit a few years ago, pero especially during the pandemic na makahanap ng motivation na gawin yung music or pursue yung music. Na tinatanong ko sa sarili ko, ba't ko ba siya tinatry? Ba't ko ba siya ginagawa? Parang wala siyang point eh. Pero, na-realize ko habang nagsusulat na yung point lang naman niya, I guess. Para meron lang akong proof na buhay pa ako. Parang gano'n. Kasi, during the pandemic, parang tumigil akong mag-aral, tapos naghahanap akong trabaho. Tapos apart from that, wala akong ibang ginagawa. Tapos yung alam ko lang gawin is mag-music or maglaro, gano'n. Tapos parang wala akong fulfillment na nahahanap sa kahit anong ginagawa ko eh. Pero pag ginagawa ko yung music, kahit na parang walang sense, may sinulat akong kanta na tungkol sa saging. Kasi mahilig ako sa saging. Parang after ko siyang mabuo, parang asarap sa pakiramdam. Parang kahit wala siyang sense, it's like, merong dun sa proseso ng pagsulat, dun ko nahanap yung fulfillment na hinahanap ko.
Yung first piece, no, optimistic ba? Like, reveal to us listeners, parang, would you say optimistic yung parang dulo ng song na nasa yun ang kahulugan sa loob ng katawan?
Para sa akin, oo. I mean, sinimula ko siya, yung first part yun na una kong sinulat. Yung, nasa minor key siya. So parang, yung feeling ko, medyo hopeless. Or parang kina-question ko yung sarili ko, yung decision making ko, gano'n. Pero sa dulo, ko siya, minodulate ko siya to the major. Kasi, yun, nakahanap ako ng reason para gawin yung ginagawa ko, which is that, well, hindi nga sa nakahanap akong reason, pero naisip ko na hindi ko kailangan ng reason. Kumbaga, na parang basta gawin ko lang yung ginagawa ko. Kasi nag-e-enjoy naman ako. Parang gawin ko lang siya ng gawin. Hindi ko kailangan ng kung ano-anong katwiran para sa ginagawa ko. Basta may ginagawa lang ako.
Definitely nakatulong yun dun sa, I guess, themes nung parang paulit-ulit, ganyan. Parang I think we've all felt that. Yung parang paulit-ulit na bangungot, tapos parang Tuesday na naman, or like last 2 months ago nangyari na naman ngayon. So I want to transition din dun sa, I guess, dun sa second song mo, and yung, I guess, yung song na rin ni Giselle, no, na yung una was Center. May mention na parang don't know if I'm spiraling far too soon. Tell us about that, Giselle, no, na parang, I guess, how do we also look at yung parang optimism in the next few months, and yung parang keeping it together, parang how do you do that, and how does your song relate to that feel?
Actually, I'm not even sure if oh no. Oh, sorry, wait lang. Okay. Actually, I'm not even sure if I can do it already. Parang that song was an attempt ko siya to remind myself that I can and I should stay centered. Parang yung line na, I don't know if I'm spiraling far too soon. Actually, yung song kasi na yun, nanggaling from, yung 2 songs na yun, parang I wrote them maybe like medyo a year apart during pandemic. So, Breathe, I wrote last year, and then Center, I wrote earlier this year lang. So, parang 2 stages siya, na with Breathe, it was a lot of my frustration talaga and anger, na obviously naman, sinasabi ko na mismo sa song na am I wrong for wanting to break free from the expectations dictated by the society? And then, yung center, parang medyo ano na ako sa point na yun, parang I'm just trying to keep it together na, as you said. Tapos, it's a lot about overthinking. And, ayun, basically, yung song just became a reminder to center myself whenever that does happen. Because I know it does happen a lot. And, parang fake it till you make it na lang until I actually do, like, keep it together.
Gusto ko rin itanong no, about your songs. Parang both of them, Breathe and Center, kind of positions yourself so clearly dun sa parang larger picture, dun sa larger structures. You mentioned na about the unfair expectations ng society, yung system, is it made for me? Parang, could you tell us more about that process of parang looking at the outside and into, the inside? Parang ganon. Kasi I guess that's how I feel when I, read your songs.
I guess, every day talaga, there's always, hindi ko alam kung mahilig lang ako magreklamo, pero I find that every day, there's just always something na mahahanapan ko ng marereklamuhan. Tapos, dumating na ako sa point na parang, teka, bakit ba ako nagrereklamo? And then, it just became like a rabbit hole of asking these questions and asking these questions until I got to the point na parang, hindi naman pala siya, the weight of all these frustrations, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. Kumbaga, parang it all led me to this point na kasi yung mundo na ginagalawan natin, it's made to frustrate us this way, apparently. So parang, syempre, nakakagalit yun. And I guess if people were to hear my song, and songs like this, parang I just want them to know na don't beat yourself up over things like that na bakit ka nagigilty na nagpapahinga ka on a weekend? Bakit hirap na hirap kang mag-commute sa trabaho mo na 3 oras or walang bus or anything? Hindi mo dapat kasalanan yun. Dapat meron tayong hinihingan ng ng accountability when it comes to that. Kasi we can't just keep helping ourselves. We can't just keep pulling ourselves from this cliff of insanity, I guess. There's somebody that has to be held accountable for that. And, I just want people to know that and to take care of themselves and value themselves that way. Yeah.
Tama. And napakaganda po ng lyrics dun sa isang song ni Giselle dun sa Breathe na, I guess it's a great reminder na yun nga, we're not weak. We're just being untold of all the truths that they're trying to withhold. I guess dun sa realization that we're not weak, we have, as youth, have lots of power to take action and do what we need to do to, like fix and maybe help one another in this time na parang feeling natin walang tumutulong sa atin. So yeah, just to close this program, again, maraming salamat sa ating performers, sa ating audiences. Kung gusto nyong masundan ng ating mga performers sa social media, check nyo na lang yung comments sa post na to. I-link namin yung lahat. Again, maraming salamat and thank you.
These my dollars make it hurt.